What's up, everybody? Got snow stories with Snow Rock. Today we going back to Corcoran. For people that don't know, I spent most of my life in prison, and I was in Corcoran back in the '90s, in the early '90s, and Corcoran was a violent place. It was a bad place. I got the worst beating I ever took at the hands of the correctional officers. But you know what I'm saying? I was a bad actor. You know what I mean? I had it coming. No complaints. They beat the mess out of me though. After I'm saying, man, look, I'll be good. I'll be good. They wasn't going for it though. So they kicked me out on the yard now. People that don't know, during this time, I'm saying, this is my first time in prison. I went from level 1 to level 2. Now here I am at level 3, just getting out of the SHU program, which is like the hole. So I'm just getting out of the hole again, and they released me to the level 3. So I'm scared. I'm nervous. You know what I mean? Oh, this is level 3. This is Corcoran. You know what I mean? So I hit the yard. I end up, getting into a good spot. You know what I mean? I had my big homie. He took me and moved me into a cell, moved his cellie out, and so the issue was, the dude who I was gonna sell up with, he was a Crip, but he was like, oh man, I don't want my hood to get involved if the white boys come in here and try and do something to him. What? Man, look, So my celly, my big homie, my homie guy, his celly was from LA. So he was like, man, look, going up there, move me into his cell. And it was like, man, good looking out. You know what I mean? The big homie, but at the time, I didn't know how everything was working and all the ins and outs. I haven't been on the yard long because I keep getting in the trouble because I'm white and my affiliation with the Crips. So now here I am. I'm in the cell with the big homie, and the big homie, he's the porter in the building. So, our door be cracked open, and I'll be waiting for somebody to come up in there. And it never happened, but it was just, you know, I don't know, it was different because I learned a lot because the big homie schooled me on how to survive in prison. He was he was a real one, So I got up in, I was up in the cell with him, and we didn't have much out there. The San Diego Crip car. We didn't have nobody. Hitting on visits. We didn't have nobody bringing nothing in. We didn't have no connections. It's people getting money from their family, or people married, got the wife sending them something, or something like that. Other than that, you out there trying to beg, hey babe, send me a package, something. If you ever done any time, you know how it is. So we up in there, looking for, you know, a come up, and things would come around, we would do certain, hustles and do it together. So, we had a bucket of wine that would bounce from, cell to cell. And it don't look like nothing, you do it when you're cleaning up your cell, and then you have your cell open on Saturdays, you can, borrow the mop bucket and that nasty mop that they use on the door. Don't nobody want to use that on their cell, because I clean my floor, on my hands and knees. But my shit clean. But that's the thing, I have to live in here, So I live in a bathroom. So if you haven't done any time or don't understand, think about, you live in a bathroom. Everything you do, everything, two men, you're both, in there all day. If you're on lockdown, you're in there all day. That's it. That's all. So, it's difficult because, man, watch out, man. That's, you know, and, you have to, deal with the confinement of, being confined, because some people, some people don't deal with it well. Some people deal with it different than others. It's a lot of things that go on. And when you locked up in a cell with a man and you have no choice, then you have to deal with it, or you have to, deal with it one way or another. So anyway, now I'm in Corcoran and I'm in the cell with the big homie. I remember, and at this time I'm the young homie. I'm the young homie. I'm like, 22 or 23, something like that, And I'm up in there, and I remember one of the another homie hit the yard. We didn't know who he was at first, right? Because he was younger than us, and he hit the yard and he's leaning back and he's walking so hard. We don't even know who it is, but we clown him talking about, look, it's double down, triple OG. He was just putting a 10 on it. And I know the feeling, you know what I'm saying, when you walk on that yard and everybody looking at you when you first come. You know, they walk all the new people onto the yard, so everybody looking at you. So he's walking, you know what I'm saying, just putting extras on it. And he's leaning back, about to fall backwards so far, you know what I mean? But he's cooler than the polar bear's toenails. You can't tell him shit. So he ends going up in the building, come to find out this is a little homie Boosie from the set. You know what I mean? So we fucking with him, double down, triple OG. And but that's just the way he walked. You know what I mean? That was his thing, you know what I'm saying? And that, everybody, you know what I'm saying, you're on, I guess, because people have told me they know my walk. If people see me walking, people call me by name. It's Snow Rock, hey, you know what I mean? And I done had people pull me out of the crowd. Man, what the hell? How you? Well, I know that walk, you know. But that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? I done walked a bunch of laps. I done walked a bunch of yards. Too many. Let's just say that. So now we in Corcoran and the homeboy Boosie, you know what I mean? So we young, you know what I'm saying? So we out there, you know what I'm saying? And we playing around, fucking around and getting into shit. You know what I mean? That's what we do. We ain't got nothing but time on our hands. So, you know what I'm saying? We always, you know what I'm saying, trying to find something to do. It's not always, you know what I'm saying? We trying to, you know what I'm saying, keep our minds occupied. And that's the thing, making the best out of a bad situation. That's what we were doing. And I remember one time, you know what I'm saying, it was a bad situation because the homie he had took 2 rolling papers out of my pocket. And he said I took that. And I got a complex about people taking shit. People stopped taking shit from me a long time ago. So automatic reaction, I just fired on him and tap him in his mouth. And he falls right on his back pockets. So then the homies come over there, you know what I'm saying, and he get up. The police didn't see nothing, you know what I mean? It's just like he tripped. So he got up. It's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm mad now, you know what I'm saying, because motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, we gonna take it up in the cell as soon as they do the unlock. Because we in the same building. We gonna go up in the cell. You got me fucked up. Motherfucker, stop taking shit from me a long time ago. I got a complex, you know what I'm saying? Because the homies used to be on my head. The homies used to take my shit when I was a kid, when I was young, you know what I'm saying? When I was white boy Joey, motherfuckers used to push me around, take my shit, and bully me. It got to the point where I got enough. I had enough. You know what I'm saying? People stopped taking shit from me a long time ago. Take some and find out. Please don't. I'm an old man, everybody. I'm an old man. Peace. Just remember, you know what I'm saying? This is my piece. The other one belongs to you. Just so you know. Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Corcoran was a crazy place because it was a lot of stuff going on up there and I was young. So I'm, you know what I'm saying, first time in a level 3 maximum security prison, first time in a lot of things, you know what I mean? And I'm on the yard and it's a lot of things that go on, you know what I mean? Because I'm white and I'm with the Crips, you know what I mean? Automatically, I'm a target. And this is well known by everybody, the staff and everybody else. So, you know what I mean? I walked around with a knife most days, not every day, but most days. And I had, you know what I'm saying? I had multiple knives put away. So, in easy access for me because, you know what I'm saying? My celly's a porter. I got homeboys that, you know what I'm saying, that are watching my back when I'm not watching my back. So, you know what I mean? When I used to get off work, because, people that don't know, you know what I'm saying, you have to go through a security gate, strip out, change into the overalls, and then you go to work. And I was in vocational auto mechanics. So I went, you know what I'm saying, through work change and went to the auto mechanics. While at the auto mechanics, you know what I'm saying, we had, all kinds of tools, grinders, whatever you know what I'm saying. It's all kinds of stuff back here. But now, you know what I'm saying, when you leave, you have to go back through the metal detector, strip out, take the jumpsuit off, you know what I'm saying, go out there, put your clothes on. So people know when you come through there, you're not coming through, you know what I'm saying, strapped. You just got stripped out. So if they want to get you, this is where they're going to get you. And my homeboys, you know what I'm saying, every day, when I got off work, my homeboys was waiting for me in front of work change. It was 2 of my homeboys and 2 more down the way. Every time, you know what I'm saying, just waiting. You know what I mean? Because they figured, you know what I'm saying, the white boys is going to, this is their best chance of getting me. Other than that, you know what I'm saying, it's an open invitation, you know what I mean? One on one. Come and get some. So, as time went on, I sat there for a couple years and, getting into, little stuff, you know what I mean, minor shit, talking shit to the police and petty 115s and points were going up, and I remember a situation where the homeboy, my bunkie, the shot caller, he was about to go home. And he went home 6 months before me. So I had like 6 months left. And then he went home. So when he left, we was on. You know what I mean? We had some things going on. Like I said, I'm a hustler. So I'm a, you know what I'm saying, stay doing something. And then the homies that was with me, you know what I'm saying, we was, you know what I'm saying, we was about we was doing all right. Put it like that. We was doing all right. I did, you know what I'm saying, I do whatever, you know what I'm saying, I gamble sometimes, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, truth was, you know what I'm saying, I was cheating at cards. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do, you know what I'm saying, to eat. But you know what I'm saying, if you catch me, then we fight. Because all I got is others and you know what I'm saying, and blacks. So there ain't no whites and Hispanics dealing with us. So it's just, you know what I'm saying, blacks and others. So whoever wanna get down, you know what I mean? So, not bragging, but you know what I'm saying, I didn't miss no meals. uh, but yeah, you know what I'm saying, right before the homie went home. So now me and my big homie, we in the cell and there was a big thing, you know what I'm saying, somebody got stabbed. So now they coming around and they searching. And you know what I'm saying, my cellie is like, man, you know what I'm saying, we got 2 knives in the cell. He's like, man, look, you take this one and I'll take this one. I'm like, what? Man, you done bumped your head. Like, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know what I'm saying? If not, you know what I'm saying? If we get caught with this shit, that's 5 extra years. I'm not trying to do no 5 extra years, you know what I'm saying? So we fist to put, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to hoop that. Hoop with the keister. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Put that away. So, you know what I mean? I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't, fuck that. I'll take the time. The homie was like, nah, you ain't taking the time. Fuck that. We ain't going to the whole, I ain't going through all that. So, you know what I'm saying? We hooped that shit. You know what I mean? They came and searched. Didn't find nothing. But that's the way it is. When you up in there, you got to do what you got to do. For me, that was, you know what I'm saying, my first time. I wasn't happy. Wasn't looking forward to it, but, you know what I'm saying, had to, it wasn't much, you know what I'm saying, it was a piece of metal about yay big, you know what I mean, we had it wrapped up with tape and everything, and, you know what I'm saying, not, not bragging. Nah, you know what I'm saying? But real was real. You do what you got to do when you're in prison. So, life on the line, you know what I'm saying? You might have to do this. So, my life was on the line. I did what I had to do. Do I have a problem with it? No. Do I feel some kind of way about it? No. Am I secure in my manhood? You damn right. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? But hey, but no, you know what I'm saying? Corcoran was an ugly place. And for anybody that had to do time there, they could tell you. It was it wasn't happy fun time. Well, look at you like this one, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Tell a friend, you know what I'm saying? Send this shit to somebody. They might need to hear it too. Thanks. Spread it.